You're welcome back to News Insight. Abure, people said he was clever by half, but at the end of the day, he has suspended Governor Otti and Senator Ireti Kingibe and others, saying they were involved in anti-party activities and all that. And also clarifying that Nenadi Usman is not a Labour Party member, though Nenadi Usman is the chairperson or chairman of the National Caretaker Committee. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, National Caretaker Committee of Labour Party. The legal advisor of the Labour Party, who is loyal to Abure, has come out to say that that title it does not exist in their constitution. That there's nothing like that. And also now, somebody that is holding that position is also not a member of Labour Party based on Abure's own faction record, but admitting that Nenadi Usman was at the forefront of Obidient movement for 2023 and also hopefully working towards 2027 ambition of Peter Obi to becoming president of Nigeria. Let me start from you, Philip. How will Nenadi Usman galvanize the legality to have INEC? You know, they submitted letter to INEC. How do they galvanize the legality to have INEC listening to them? If any of this thing is true, that the National Caretaker Committee is alien to LP's constitution, and also that Nenadi Usman is not a card-carrying member of LP. Later we can come back to Abure's suspension and all that.
It's a very straightforward thing. You remember when the Supreme Court gave their judgment and they eventually procured the certified true copy, those who went to that to present the certified true copy to INEC, you have Governor Otti, you have Peter Obi, and many others. Maybe I can't remember if Senator Ireti Kingibe was among them. So when you look at it, because your question is, if the Abure faction are saying that Nenadi Usman is not a card-carrying member of a Labour Party, by so he's not a member of their party, he's only a strong supporter of their presidential candidate, and he was well known for the Obidient movement. So if Nenadi Usman was projected by this name I mentioned to INEC, INEC is a public organization. Anybody can approach INEC for whatever reason. And Otti, Obi, and Ireti, these are no figure in Labour Party. So if they have something to say on behalf of Labour Party, by reason of their position as a governor, as a senator of the party, I think they can do that. So
even by their constitution, Governor T and senator are supposed to be natural members of the National Executive Council. Yes, NEC.
So you see, so it was on that plank that Nenadi was able to, when they are, I think it was Otti that actually presented to INEC, not Nenadi. You see, this is a country where a lot of things has gone wrong. It's a very sad situation. Because if we are looking up some people to do things right in this country, and the foundation with which they are standing on is not right, they will begin to wonder if they will actually do things right. Okay? Because forget the message and take the message. Is it true that Nenadi is not a card-carrying member of LP? If he's a card-carrying member, has he come to show or to this, to counter Abure that, look, I am a card-carrying member.
See my card.
See, look at my card. I'm registered at my ward. Look at my name at the
my registration number
in my ward, list.
Yes.
She has not done that. So to that extent, so long as he had not come to
refute
that allegation, so we will take it to be true that he's not a member of Labour Party. So on what ground is she now the National Caretaker Committee?
Whether the body exists or not,
assuming Caretaker Committee
was rightly formed. Yes.
Or if you are not a member of a political party, how are you now becoming the National Caretaker Committee chairman?
I think that is I think that's a fundamental thing, and Nenadi should address. It's not just by standing with P2B. Everybody wants to stand with P2B. As a matter of fact, most of them following this Nenadi and turning against Abure are only doing it because P2B is tilted towards the Nenadi committee. They are not really there because they fundamentally believe that what Nenadi committee is doing is probably the right thing. They are just there because that's where P2B is standing. Okay? Putting that emotion aside, how and how soon should Nenadi, this is a thing of public interest, come out to say, okay, I am a member of this ward. This is my ward chairman. This is my card. How soon? Yesterday? Today?
Okay. It's rather unfortunate, because before the 2023 general election, Labour Party, as it were, unlike the momentum that the Social Democratic Party is building at the moment, which I know that smart Nigerians, politicians, if you are smart enough and you believe in what the Social Democratic Party is doing and is about to do, you won't just be recognized by their actions and a particular candidate or somebody like a role model. It is very wise for you to go to your ward, your unit, get yourself registered, collect a membership card and be known. I will not be surprised. I am not saying they are right, but I won't be surprised if Nenadi Usman may not be a card-carrying member of the Labour Party. Majority of these persons, even P2B was not in Labour Party before that time. It was when the PDP was becoming somehow that he was smart enough to resign from PDP and join the Labour Party. Remember, El Rufai was told about a month or 2 months ago by someone that came out from the Blues that he's not even a member of the Social Democratic Party, that he has written his word in Kaduna State that he's no longer, he has resigned from the APC. Now, it is also very important for him to have identified if there was the ward unit of SDP in his ward, for him to have gone there and get and get himself registered. If that was not done, and he's just been carried in the future, if he becomes anything under SDP, and there's a smart member from that same ward, they can challenge him in the court, and of course he's gone. But all these things will be addressed because INEC have the record of every political party and all her members. So you see, this is something that we cannot address. But if truly Nenadi find out in her heart that, of course, she's not even a card-carrying member, if I'm the one, everything happens in Nigeria, go to the back, get to the ward chairman. No, of course, now under this particular government.
Backdate, but that's illegal. Backdating membership is illegal.
All the plots, engineer, let me not talk. Some of the so I'm sorry. Some of the constituencies will be in Abuja here.
So let me come. No, backdating is very, very illegal. We are not going to support that at this table. So if she's not, she can go and register and move forward, but at the end of the day, it's about Abure coming out yesterday to say he is suspending the only governor that LP has, Governor Otti, who happens to be performing by general record that he's doing well in terms of delivering the promises on the promises he made to Abia people. How is the trade-off of trying to be politically correct, in holding on to the party structure, which is meant to serve the people, and the only governor you have who happens to be serving the people, who might not struggle with re-election, you are suspending him.
You see,
what's the wisdom behind that?
There's a lot of wisdom behind it, because this is life. First is self, survivor. Remember that the Nenadi Usman committee, Critical Committee, set up a panel. Senator Irite Kegebe is the secretary. I think one Senator Woko Shatu is a member and all of that. And Otti is the brain behind that committee. And don't forget, that committee suspended Abure. So, if you were to be in Abure's shoe, what will you do?
Is it the one in Nenadi zone? Well, they gave a time frame. They gave a time frame to do something. Failing to do which, he'll be suspended.
Abure came out to say that, look, I am suspending 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
I had nothing to do with
Nenadi Usman.
Because she's not a member.
She's not a card-carrying member of my party, to the best of my knowledge. She's not a member of my party. Think about it. You are not a member of a political party, but you said you are going to rebuild the party and make it democratic. What happened to the members
And
of the
also,
party?
I'm trying to put Nenadi aside. Hopefully,
I'm coming to Abure took the step he took to discipline Otti. Remember that even though they said Okro is not taller than the owner. Abure, as far as Otti is concerned, is under Abure as far as LLP.
he said it the last time that we made Otti.
So if Otti has grown beyond Abure, I think the best to do is to tame him.
As a matter of fact, so Otti was reported to have been addressing Abure as a clown looking for a crown.
Exactly. So what do you do? Because you were asking if the only governor you have, if the only governor you have had not recognized you as a human being, as the chairman of your party, as does not have any respect for the party leadership, what will you do to such governor?
Okay, what do you think Labour Party, if they are really sincere about solving this problem? Maybe, there is a lot of accusation. Oh, Abure is holding forth for certain person. Nenadi is galvanizing just to go elsewhere, this and that. But if there is any sincerity about building back Labour at all, what do you think these people should do?
Very simple. What Labour Party can do to save the soul of the party is to respect the agreed constitution of the party. Right. Constitutions of parties are not written by just important or elites or few members. These are collective. These are things that were written, agreed upon written, scrutinized by the legal department of every party, submitted to INEC as the constitution. If they obey, if they follow their laid down guidelines in their constitution and the INEC's guideline, if they use these two constitutions,
they'll be good.
They should be able to address.
All right, I think that's you are signing out at the location where Supreme Court signed out from that they should go back to their constitution and respect their constitution.
Exactly.
But it appears they do not understand what it means to respect their constitution.
Let me come in
30
here.
seconds, please.
So what they need to do as a party, they should put their differences aside and come to a round table. It is their party.
That's what if you remember.
Talk to themselves.
If you remember,
both Otti, Obi, Abure, all of them should come together. Put their differences aside.
If you remember, I think you were not around that or you traveled. I told them that is going to be the only solution. Put your house in order. Come to INEC. INEC will take you. But people were saying, no, you are signing Abure or you are signing. I said, no. When there are differences, you must come together. And you cannot stand where you are standing and claim you are negotiating.
Exactly.
So, this is still News Insight. Let's hope Nenadi is able to show us that she's a member of Labour Party, and hopefully Abure finds a way of reintegrating the only governor they have, and Labour Party is able to stand as a party without faction soonest. Like I said earlier, this is News Insight. I'll be right back very shortly.